OCD isn't a very discussed topic. When people think of OCD, you may think of germs and being neat. But those facts you can't shoot are actually myths. Yes, myths. Say you have a weird habit and want to fix something and you think you're OCD. Chances are, you're definitely not. What is OCD? OCD stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. It is unwanted thoughts that lead to repeated compulsions. Let me break it down for you. O means obsessive. An obsession is any repeated thought or action that plays in a person's mind. It can be from washing your hands or scratching your head a million times. The chain is endless. C stands for compulsive or compulsion. In order to cope with these obsessions, they perform almost ritualistic actions or thoughts to escape from this anxiety disorder. OCD takes over their body to the point where sometimes they don't even realize they are obsessing over this thing. D stands for disorder. A disorder is something you are diagnosed with and it gets in the way of your daily life. It creates something to where you have something else different than other people. OCD can cause us to make bad decisions. For instance, taking drugs or overdosing on medication. For some people, they can't control their behaviors and they might lose control and hurt others or have aggressive thoughts towards them. They go into depression and waste several hours trying to cope with it. The person with OCD is not the only one that suffers. The whole family has to have therapy so you can change their actions and act differently to help you with your disorder. People self-diagnose themselves to be sufferers of OCD because they are neat freaks. However, they might be thinking of OCPD. What is OCPD? OCPD is Obsessive Compulsive Personality Disorder. It is commonly mistaken for OCD. While OCD can range to many different types of obsessions, OCPD is characterized by neatness, order, and being a perfectionist. OCD is easily self-diagnosed, but in reality, it's pretty hard to get. 2 to 3% of the world's population is diagnosed with OCD. It's genetic, but it can start from childbirth or any traumatic event that has happened. You may not realize it, but OCD is dangerous. You become dangerous to others and yourself. For example, you might get random anxiety attacks or you might get violent. OCD leads to stress and can lead you to crying and being scared. But even worse, it can lead to suicide. You find many ways, but most of the time, you just look to smoking or drugs as an answer. To try to stop your fears, you get a lot of anxiety and you might trigger symptoms. Howie Mandel is a very famous comedian. He is very open about having OCD and ADHD. He's even written a book discussing his life living with OCD. It's called Here's the Deal, Don't Touch Me. He refuses to touch people's hands with the exception of gloves. Some people might wonder, why did Howie Mandel shave his hair off? Well, he shaved his hair off because he felt it would make him feel more clean. He probably found out that hair has a lot of bacteria and he needed to get rid of it. Not the only celebrity that has OCD. Celebrities that have OCD but are still successful are Charles Darwin, Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Radcliffe, Charlize Theron, and Camila Cabello. Charles Darwin is known to have a lot of illnesses, so of course OCD was one of them. Leonardo DiCaprio was known to walk in and out of doors multiple times. When invited to a person's house, Charlize Theron would walk up to their closets and organize them. To sum it all up, OCD stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. It's when you have unwanted thoughts and you perform repeated, almost ritual-like actions to help with this anxiety disorder. Not to be confused with OCPD. OCPD is more diagnosed and it's more talking about the neatness and cleanness rather than a whole variety of other obsessions. Any compulsive habit is dangerous and should be taken seriously.